Happy Monday, every one of you. I hope that you guys, I hope that you're intentionally planting the right seeds. I'm not even going to say that I hope that, well, I do hope that the weekend was fantastic, but more importantly than whatever happened, I hope that your perspective about what happened is high vibration. Okay. This message, this is a little different today. I want to, not that I want to get real, but I want to talk about one of the reasons why I started my meetup is because I wanted to have conversations. This is the same reason why I'm doing this podcast. I want to have conversation. I want to talk. I want to have conversation about things that people don't talk about. I want this to be a place where you can go no matter where you are in this journey and get your gas tank filled. So I want to talk today about the people. This may not be for all of you, but at one point in your life, maybe multiple times, this message is for you. I'm talking to the people who feel that you're at that space where everything is falling apart. You may have woke up this morning with tears on your pillow. And there's not many people that you can talk to. You can talk to them, but it's not like you're going to get beneficial feedback. And where do you go? What do you do? I'm talking to you. I'm talking to whoever this is for. Again, this may not be for everyone, but whoever this is for, it seems like, I don't know, your marriage is falling apart, your relationship is falling apart, your discipline to do the things that you know that you should do, you've laxed, you've let yourself go. You had a dream to start a company, you had a dream to get into great shape, you had a dream to increase your finances, or you may be losing your job. Or you lost your job. You're not sure how you're going to pay rent. There's huge challenges going on with your children. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to that person that it seems like everything is falling apart. And what I want to say is, when it seems like things are falling apart, I promise you they're coming together even better. Either you get bitter or you get better. And I know the kind of person you are. You're listening, watching this. I know what kind of person you are. It's the rebirth process. Everything is cyclical. Something dies, something even better gets birthed. Listen, I look back on my life, all the things that were the most horrendous. I was just talking to my girlfriend just yesterday. She took a cold shower, and she said, "Wow, I've been taking cold showers now for 2-3 months, and I love them. I couldn't go back now, right?" And she said, "Wow, this feels fantastic. This feels great." And I said, "Yeah, I've been doing it for a couple months. What happened was something happened a couple months ago, and I was feeling really down. And I saw a video about cold. I've heard, about cold showers, but it went in depth, and it was saying how it lowers your heart rate, it decreases stress, it increases your mood for 24 hours." And I was like, that's what I need right now. And so I just took cold showers, and I just never stopped. But what happened? A painful, challenging moment happened in my life that I said, come hell or high water, I'm not going to stay here. What do I have to do? And now it's just a part of my daily routine now. May take a day off during the weekends, but it's just between us. All right. But yeah, it's just part of my daily routine now. But what happened? Pain happened. And I went to another level. I can go through a million examples of painful situations that happened in my life. That's just, first one that comes to mind that has put me in a better situation. And the past couple of days, I literally sat down and I just went over them. I went over them. It could be, oh my God, losing a job and you look back and you're thankful that happened because you wouldn't have had the job that you have now, or you wouldn't have been in position to start your company if you still had that other job. The relationship didn't go well. It prepared you for the relationship you are at now, which is healthier for you. I'm not saying that people are bad people. I'm saying what's healthier for you. Now you're in a relationship where you guys share the same values. But you wouldn't be prepared for this relationship if you didn't go through that relationship. Just you go through all. Listen, I want you where you are right now to remember. To go back, look at your life and look at all the times, things, negative things, nothing. Listen, everything is conspiring for you. Everything is conspiring for you. Disappointments don't exist. Better always comes. Trust the process. Enjoy the journey. Like, these aren't just catchphrases that I talk about. This is why I say on a daily basis, these seeds that you're planting by the books that you're reading, you're going to hear these phrases by the books that you're reading, the affirmations that you're doing, what you're visualizing. When you go to sleep and you do the auto hypnosis, you listen to something and you go to sleep. This is why you do the work. It's because you're fortifying your inner being. So when things happen, like what may be happening right now in your life, when it seems like everything is going down, you know better. And your faith is being strengthened every time. That's why I say do the daily work. Even if you start on Friday, listen, Friday for 5-10 minutes, then Thursday, Friday for 5 or 10 minutes. Just progress over perfection. What you're doing is you're reprogramming and you're preparing yourself for times like this. The majority of people don't do that. And when it seems like everything's falling down, they fall down with it. You're not going to give your 10-year-old child a vehicle and a license, even though he wants to drive, because he's not ready yet. He has to get mature. First of all, be able to see above the steering wheel. You're not going to give your child something when it's not ready yet. God, universe is not going to give us things when we're not ready. So when things seem like they're breaking down, it's just preparing us for who we've always been. And the longer it takes, the more challenging it is, the more beautiful the story. And the more beautiful the story, the more people that will be inspired by it. Listen, you are a blessing. You are needed. This thing that's happening is not happening to you. It's happening for you. And I want you to replay this over and over again until this gets deep into your spirit. What's happening to you, what's happening is not happening to you. It's happening for you. Don't fight it. Look for what you're supposed to learn, right? And again, it's a perspective shift. But this is great practice right now, guys. Great practice. Everything is conspiring for you. This is not happening to you. It's happening for you. This is preparing you for who you've always been. The greatest people in the world have gone through the greatest tragedies. This is just preparing you for the greatness that you've always been. Listen, sadness has an expiration date, but your perspective you can change right now. I believe in you no matter what's happening. Trust the process, plant the seeds, schedule out time to build that. You got to build that seed. You got to build that perspective change. Schedule out time during the week to read, visualize, do your affirmations. This is where you put gas in the car. It's impossible for me to drive from here to Oklahoma and not have gas in the car. That's why I do. That's why before I go on a road trip, I fill up my gas tank. Right now, you're on the road trip of life. Do the inner work, fill up your gas tank, get to the other side, and you'll inspire more people than you even can imagine by doing that. The work works if you work it. This is an opportunity. If you weren't going through what you're going through, you probably wouldn't even be listening to this. But now that you have, you go to another level. Like with the cold showers. Like every challenging thing that's ever happened in my life. I didn't feel good. It didn't look good, but it was such a blessing. Guys, pain is an opportunity. As Les Brown says, get a reward for it. Okay, you got it, guys. I believe in you 1,000%. This is not a coincidence that you're listening to this. Allow it to break you into something beautiful. Who you've always been. This is an opportunity. Get your reward for it. All right? Schedule your time this week. No matter how you feel, schedule a time. Put your gas in the car. Guys, it works when you work it. So continue working it. People need what you have. Continue doing the inner and the outer work and give it to them. God bless. I love you. Motivation Mondays.